and welcome to this home workout for runners.
Hi everyone, welcome to this workout video with me, Dominic, and Lianne.
This is a workout that you can just do at home. You don't need any special equipment, and it is perfect for strengthening your muscles and helping you to prevent injury and enhancing your running performance.
The warming up will take approximately 5 minutes. Then we go to the main exercises. They will take 20 minutes, more or less. It's 3 times 6 exercises. So again, 3 sets of 6 exercises. And to finish off, we are going to have the cooling down, which will also take approximately 5 minutes.
If you're ready, then grab yourself some water and let's get to work.
Okay, the first exercise that we're going to do are knee hugs. Stand tall, grab one of your knees and pull them upwards towards your chest. You can feel a slight stretch in your butt and let the knee go and grab your other knee and do the same. You can do this first right and then left and then left again, right, and that's the first warming up exercise. Okay, next one. Go with your hands and your knees towards the floor and then pull one of your legs upward and keep that 90-degree angle with your knee. You can do first your left leg and then your right leg, just like you can see on the screen. This is also 30 seconds in total until we go to the next exercise. And then we go to running on the spot. So stand up again, start running while keeping in the same position and make sure you're getting slowly warmed up. Get your heart rate up a bit and also feel relaxed at the same time. Just loosen up the muscles and slowly getting ready for the main exercises. Alright, the next exercise is called flamingo. Start with your left leg, pull them upward a bit with a 90-degree angle and then move forward with your upper body and at the same time let that leg go backward and stretch them as much as possible fully horizontally. If you have done your left leg, then do the same exercise with your right leg, as you can see me doing. I have a bit more struggles with this, as you can see, like Lianne. Stretch as much as possible your leg behind with a horizontal position as much as possible. Okay, get ready for the next exercise, which is again running on the spot. So stand tall again and keep on running on the same spot. Loosen up the muscles again. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and get your heart rate a bit up. And then we go into the next exercise, which are jump squats. So stand tall again, get your butt backward, let your lower leg stay as much as possible in the same position. And if you're with a 90-degree angle going down, push upward again and making a small jump. Probably you can feel your upper leg muscles a bit more. That's also the reason for doing this exercise. And finally, the last exercise for this warming up is running on the spot again. These are the last 20 seconds after warming up. We have 10 seconds to go for the first round of the main exercises. Are you ready? There we go. Okay, the first exercise is a backward lunge with your right leg and then move directly forward again with your knee upward until you make a 90-degree angle with your hip and your knee. Backward lunge and then go with the same leg directly forward until you make a 90-degree angle with your hip and your knee. We'll stick to the right leg for now. Later on we will do the other leg, so no need to worry. And get ready for exercise number 2 of round 1. Go to the floor and make a so-called bridge. So with your feet and your hands on the ground like I'm doing, make a bridge keeping your hips as high as possible, not making any angle with the rest of your body, and stretch your right leg again. You can use your own hands or a small block like Lianne is having here. That's completely up to you. Slowly move your right leg upward and downward and keep your upper leg as still as possible, and the rest of your body of course. Only the lower leg is allowed to move. And we are going to exercise number 3 again. Are you ready for this one? This one is a side lunge. So stand tall and step to the left and then stretch your right leg and bend your left knee downward. You can do this one leg at a time or doing left and right if this is more easy for you, like Lianne is doing here. I am doing just my left leg first all the time and will switch to the right leg in the second round. Keep your lower leg as still as possible, go back with your butt as much as possible, making a squat and then push up again. Okay, exercise number 4. Go back to the floor again, sit down. This one is for your muscles in your core. Okay, so lay down and keep your legs stretched and move them upward, only making your hip the point where the rotation is going, and keep the rest of your body as still as possible. You can really feel your core muscles, so be careful with this one. Take it easy if you have never done this before. And now we go to exercise number 5. Let's get ready. It's on the floor again, making a plank-like position, like Lianne is doing here. And now do side rotations. During this round, we're doing both sides. So stretch your leg and also rotate with your shoulders, reaching towards the ceiling with your hand one at a time. This is again an exercise for your core muscles as well as your lower back. Okay, now we go to the final exercise of round 1. It's on the floor again, with your hands and your knees on the floor, and we do the so-called Superman. So touch your left knee with your right arm and then stretch both your arm and your leg fully horizontally. If you're stretched completely, keep this position for 1 or 2 seconds so you can really feel your lower back muscles again. And then we do, for this round, the right arm and your left leg. And no need to worry, because we will also do the other side in the next round. Keep it up, final few seconds, and we have round 1 done. More seconds before we start the second round. So let's prepare yourself. Ten seconds to go, and then we start round number 2. And the first exercise is again a backward lunge, this time with your left leg stepping backward, almost touching with your knee the ground, and go directly forward with your knee upward again, and make that 90-degree angle with your hip, and let your knee also stay in that same angle. Keep your upper body upright, do not lean forward or backward. Your upper body should be as vertically as much as possible. Final few seconds for this exercise. Keep it up. And you're done for this exercise. Let's get ready for exercise number 2. It's again on the ground, with your hands and your feet on the ground, making a bridge. However, this time we move our lower left leg, so keep your right leg on the ground, keep your hip again as high as possible, not making any angle with the rest of your body, and move your left lower leg up and down slowly, and you can feel probably the hamstring in the other leg. Keep that hip again as high as possible, and the final few seconds before we have done this one. Come on. And that's it. Now we go to exercise number 3. This one is side lunge. However, we will go to the right hand side this time. So we step to the right and move our butt a bit while stretching the other leg. We use the right leg like I'm doing, or if you've done both sides in the first round, you can do both sides again if that is more comfortable for you, like Lianne is doing. That's also fine. I stick to the right hand side because in the first round I only did the left hand side. Keep your lower leg as still as possible, not let your knee become before your feet. And that's the exercise already done. Now we go back to the floor. Sit down, lay down, and go up and downward with both of your legs fully stretched. This one is again a pretty heavy exercise, so make yourself a bit comfortable as much as possible. You can really feel the core muscles. Keep it up for a few more seconds. 5 seconds to go. Come on, you can do it. 3, 2, 1. That's it. The next exercise is again on the floor. Now with your face towards the floor, making the plank position and doing the side rotation in the plank. I keep my left hand and left arm on the floor and I reach towards the ceiling with my right arm. Keep your feet on the ground, just rotating your shoulders, keeping your left lower arm on the ground, and stretch your right arm and reach all the way up to the ceiling. In the final round, round number 3, we will do the other side, of course. Final few seconds, and that's it. Final exercise of round 2 is Superman again. So get back on the floor with your knees and your hands on the floor, and this time we do the other side. So now with your left arm and left hand and your right leg, stretch them out completely like you're in a Superman position. You can do this with your knee on the ground like I'm doing. Lianne is doing the same exercise, like laying down completely on the floor. That's also fine. Again with your left arm and your right leg. Final few seconds. Let's go. And that's it. Round 2 done. Almost there. Take it easy for now before we move into the final round. Let's get ready for round number 3, the last one. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. There we go. First exercise again is the backward lunge, and then go directly up with your leg. This time we do first half right leg, and if we are halfway there, then we switch to the other leg. So this time we go to the left leg. Step backward and directly forward again. If you're stepping backward, almost touch with your knee the ground, and then go up again. Keep your upper body as much vertically as possible. Do not lean forward or backward. And that's it. Get yourself some small rest, and then we go to exercise number 2. It's on the floor, making the bridge again. So with your hands and your feet on the ground, or use this block like Lianne is having, that's also fine. And now we do one leg and then the other leg. So first your right leg and then your left leg, and then right again and left again, like Lianne is doing. What I do is 5 times right and then I switch 5 times left. That's also fine. Always keep that hip as high as possible. That's really key to use and train the right exercise. And exercise number 2 done. Number 3, it's the side lunge. So first half of this round is doing your left leg. So step left and then go down, rotating your left knee and step back again. Keep your right leg as still and stretched as much as possible. And if we are halfway there, then we switch to the other side, which is right. So now we go to the right and do exactly the same exercise. Keep your left leg stretched as much as possible and make sure your right lower leg is also as still as possible while going down slowly with your butt to the floor. Final few seconds and that's it. Already halfway there of this round. 10 more seconds to go. Then we go to the floor, sitting down, laying down and training our core. So if we're laying down, we go up and down with our legs fully stretched. We reach towards the ceiling with our feet. Keep it up. Keep your knees as stretched as possible, like Lianne is doing perfectly. I find it a bit harder to stretch my knees completely, but try to do as good as possible. And that's it. Well done. Come on. Final 2 exercises to go. You're almost there. We go to the floor and go in a plank position again. Now we do the right arm on the floor and rotating to the left hand side with our left arm reaching towards the ceiling. Go up and down with your left arm and do not touch with your left arm the floor. Go down and upward again. Keep your feet on the floor. Only rotate your shoulders. Keep it up because we have 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Final exercise of this workout. Come on. Get back on the floor with your knees and hands touching the floor because the final one is Superman. So, start this time with your right arm and left leg. Touch them and stretch both your arm and your leg until you are in the horizontal position. Keep that position for a few seconds and then go back again. Touch your right arm with your left knee. Now halfway there, switch sides please. So we do left arm and right leg. Do this exercise relatively slowly and keep that position for 1 or 2 seconds if you're stretched out. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and we are there. You made it. Congratulations. Before we end up completely, we also have to cool down for you coming up. So take a bit of rest and do not forget to do the cool down with us because that's also very important after these exercises. 10 seconds to go. Be very relaxed, and we do the first exercise. We stretch our quads. So stand tall, grab with your left arm your left arm, your left foot, and stretch out your left quad for 5 to 10 seconds, and do the same with your right leg. So grab your foot and stretch out your quad. Keep your knees as near as possible. Okay, the next exercise is the knee hug. It's a bit of a balance exercise, stretching your butt and your lower back. Right hand first, and then we go to the left hand. Okay, next is the hip flexor stretch. So step a bit forward with your right leg until you feel a small stretch in your left hip and maybe your lower back. Now we switch sides, so we make a small step with our left leg and do the same exercise on the other side. That's it. Next one, we stretch the arms. Stretch our left arm, grabbing it with your right arm like I'm doing. Keep your face as straight as possible. Do not rotate with your face. And now we do the other side. Keep looking forward. Stretch your right arm with your left arm. Left arm. Yeah. Okay, and the other exercise for your shoulder is this one. Stretch your right arm and your left arm now by grabbing it with the other arm. Almost there. We go back to the floor. We stretch our lower back. So stretch your arms if you're on the floor. Stretch also your legs. And then move your left leg completely over your body until you rotate your hips and go back. Now we do it on the other side. Get up with your right leg. Rotate it over your hips and stretch that lower back and butt muscles. Okay, now we do the Superman-like position, only we stretch the back, making it forward and upward and downward. Breathe out if you're going downward and you stretch your back, making it hollow, and then look upward again, breathing out. Final movement, breathe out. And that's it, we're there.
All right. Thank you so much for sticking with us and for completing this workout.
Try to do this kind of routine once a week or maybe even twice a week. It's really good for you.
It's really important for injury prevention and to help strengthen your muscles for better running performance.
See you next time. Always feel free to do the video once again.
If you would like to see more of these videos, then please like and subscribe to our channel, and we would love to work out again with you soon.
See you next time. Bye bye.